365, Arnold Clark, ICICB, Village Hotels, Everlast, and Wow Hydrate. This contest is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, President Charles Giles, steward in charge, Robin Smith. Timekeeper at the bell and counting for the knockdown seconds will be Chris O'Connor. The three judges scoring, Phil Edwards, Howard Foster, and John Latham. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, your referee, Victor Laughlin. And now, the officials are in place, and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red and gold, official weight 10 stone, 8 pounds, 5 ounces. His professional record, an excellent one. 39 victories, including 27 big knockouts with 3 defeats. He's the former Intercontinental Champion, former International Champion, former WBC Silver Belt Champion, the fighting pride of Sheffield, England, the former welterweight champion of the world, the special one, Kell Bruka. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white and gold and officially weighing in at 10 stone, 7 pounds, 5 ounces. This Olympic silver medalist now has a professional record of 34 victories, 21 big wins by knockout, and 5 defeats. He is the former Commonwealth champion, former Intercontinental champion, 3-time International champion, and former WBC Silver Belt champion, the fighting pride of Bolton, England, the former light welterweight champion of the world, Amir Khan.
See the cupping marks on the back of Amir Khan as Bomac, Brian McIntyre, Red Spiked, and the Bud Crawford team from Omaha, Nebraska prep him.
Okay, boys, remember, you've had your instructions. Remember, obey my commands at all time. Defend yourselves at all time. God bless. Let's do it. Touch gloves. Touch them. Touch.
Just a great roar of anticipation from 22,000 at AO Arena. Timmy Dre brought up the fact in our pre-fight show that emotions are critical, that reining them in and fighting your fight is critical. Khan said in the lead up to this fight that Kell's always been very obsessed with my career, like a fanboy. He says that's the honest truth. He says, I've been living in Kell Brook's head for such a long time. I think it's more jealousy than anything. Is it a tougher challenge for Kell Brook to keep those emotions in check?
Oh, absolutely. It's a tougher challenge for Kell Brook to keep those emotions intact because Kell Brook has been wanting this fight this whole career, and finally Khan is in front of him, so he's going to be stalking. As you can see now, coming forward, he's in hunt for a knockout. He does not want this fight to go to the scorecards.
See that left hand already a little bit low. Good shot right there from Khan. A little bit low. And that's always been a big mistake that Khan makes. And you better believe that Kell Brook is looking to get an overhand right over the top of the left hand of Amir Khan.
See if that opportunity presents itself. Timmy, you said to key in on the lead left hook of Amir Khan. We saw one moments ago.
That's how he starts his combinations off. Comes around the guard, gets you to cover up, put those earmuffs on, and then he attacks with his combinations.
Probing to the body with the jab, then doubles it up top. And there it is. Tried to bring the right uppercut behind it.
And that's what Khan does. He throws offense in spurts and in bursts. Brook knows that. He's got to stay composed, not get excited, and then continue to do what he's doing, which is put incremental pressure on Amir Khan.
And I love what I'm seeing with Khan right now. I love the fact that he's picking up his feet. He's making the puncher pick up his feet and not be settled when he's punching. See, that's what Khan can do. He can attack with combinations on the move.
Yeah, but Amir Khan's giving up a lot of energy right now. He's giving up a lot of energy, and Kell Brook is poised. He's watching, and he's landing the right shots at the right
hand
time.
comes from Kell Brook. Right uppercut. Amir Khan in trouble for a moment. Tries to play it off. And now Brooks stalking and trying to close that gap as circling out to the right is Khan. So a big moment with a minute to go from Kell Brook.
Kell Brook is fighting the perfect first round. Patient, but yet still aggressive.
Look at that wobbly leg on Khan. Khan tries to punch between punches, but clearly affected from the impact moments ago. And now tying up on the inside.
That's one thing about contests. Khan always fights back. He always finds a way to fight back when he's on his feet.
That's not a good thing, Timmy.
Kell Brook, right uppercut. Tried to sweep to the body as well. 1-2 comes in. Crowd roaring in Manchester. Kell Brook smiling as he comes to the end of this first round, where he got the best of his rival Amir Khan, who's still on wobbly legs trying to circle out. Big round. Round two. In that first round, Kell Brook landed 10 out of 22 power connects, 15 out of 38 total punches.
Amir Khan punching back when he's hurt is not IQ, that's instinct. It's not a good idea because the Brook is that good shot right there from Amir, but Brook is watching all those shots. He's watching. He's not getting overwhelmed by the offense of Khan. He's stalking, he's looking, and he's trying to land that perfect punch again.
The chin has long been a question. And Kell Brook able to get to him in that first round. Remember the 31-month layoff as well for Khan. That's a career long. Previous long was 23 months.
Kell Bruka is starting to get in the timing down of Amir Khan. You're starting to see him dodging the jab of Khan. Look for the right hand to come over the top.
That's what I was going to say. Good early defense from Brook. There's big concerns about the speed of Khan, but right now that doesn't seem to be an issue.
The best part about what Kell Bruka is doing, he's keeping the feet stable. He's staying close enough so he can counter Khan. He's not being flustered or pushed back with the speed and combination of Khan.
Khan's looking for that big right hand, fellas. The left hand is always down for Khan. He's looking for that big right hand to turn the lights out of Amir Khan.
Interesting to think, first fight with a new corner and you face adversity within the first round. So Brian McIntyre and that team that's with Bud Crawford. We saw Bud Crawford, the welterweight champion, ringside in a white shirt in that corner. They have quite the challenge right away. Nearly got the right hand there, did Brook. And then Khan able to just slip to his right and tie up underneath.
Yeah, but Brook has to pick his jab up. He's just looking for the big shot instead of good shot right there. He's got to come behind the left hand to blind Amir Khan so he doesn't see the shot come through. That's what's going to do the most damage. Right now, he's just loading up. Come behind the left hand, then, come behind the left and then bring the right hand. Khan's got to start getting his rhythm by doing just what he's doing. Pick up his jab. Try to settle himself down. Right now, he's very anxious. He gave up a lot of energy before he got hit with that punch, and getting hurt by that punch did not help at all.
Everything is high energy so far tonight in Manchester. End of 2. That second round. First round, Khan was hurt with a minute to go. A power jab followed up by a straight right, was on wobbly legs, and then the overhand right in the second round for Kell Bruka. A 24-18 total punch connect advantage for Kell Bruka. Round number 3.
Fellas, psychologically, Khan looks like he's in it.
Brook has to come behind that left hand. I can't say it enough because he's looking for a big left hook or a big right hand, and he can allow Amir Khan to catch him with the shot. Khan is still dangerous, even though he's on wobbly legs. Brook has to forget that he landed that shot and go back to boxing and let the right hand land on its own.
Stay the course.
But that's all about controlling your emotions, Dre. You know that.
Because what he doesn't want is for Amir Khan to gain confidence. And Amir Khan gains confidence when Amir Khan starts to land punches. Don't give him that opportunity.
Amir Khan right now, he's choosing to be the counterpuncher. He's allowing Brook to make mistakes so he can make them pay.
Khan has to use his left hand as well to keep Brook at bay and think speed, not power, just like that. Build up points, start to try to discourage Brook with your speed, not your power. That's what's going to get Khan back in this fight.
To this point, Kell Bruka has only landed 8 jabs. He has thrown 15 fewer than Amir Khan. Has landed, though, 46% of his power punches. 3-punch combination by Amir Khan. Looks a little sturdier and steadier here in round 3.
Khan has to be careful not to swim with that offense, Joe. Don't throw 5 and 6 and leave yourself out there. Just throw 2 or 3 and then move on, reset, and then throw 2 or 3 and try to build up points little by little.
Not to be defensively compromised. Opportunity for a counter punch.
Beautiful
there.
Shot right there from Amir Khan, right over the top of the jab.
Much better work from Khan, Timmy.
Yes, it is. It's his patience.
There's a right hand
if
from
he's
Kell
out there,
Bruka.
ooh.
Uppercut on the inside as Khan covers up. Left hook was able to get around the guard. And a right, short right does damage. Tables turned at the end of 3. Momentum, Kell Bruck. Minutes, that third round was in favor of Amir Khan with steady work. Then the power punches again of Kell Bruck, especially the right hand, and he was able to land 10 of 23 power punches in round 3, had a 12-6 connect advantage when everything was tallied up, and finished so strong in those last 30 seconds.
That right hand landed on the button for Kell Bruck right there. Khan responded with a hook, and Kell Bruck took that hook just fine.
Khan seemingly took the hook, the straight right hand. He seemed to took it well this time. He didn't get too rattled, didn't seem to be too rattled.
But he cannot get hit with too many of those shots. That is not a grazing shot. That is a flush shot on the chin of Amir Khan, and he does not take those well. Amir doesn't need to fight in there. He needs to tie Kell Bruck up, let the traffic cop, the referee, come in and do his job, reset, go back to boxing, think speed over power.
Victor Laughlin, the third man inside the ropes tonight.
I also like that Kell Bruck has not forgotten about the body tonight with Amir Khan. Hasn't thrown a lot to the body, but every now and again he'll poke a right hand to the body just for good measure.
5 body connects landed according to CompuBox.
Big left hook land right there for Khan. Kell Bruck is stocking. He's just walking down Khan. If he was to come behind his jab like Dre alluded to earlier, he can make things a lot easier for him.
Instead, he reaches with a right hand, and it gives Khan the opportunity to tie up.
Yes, and the problem with Khan is that he's not a good second and third adjustment guy. If the first game plan doesn't work, he seems to be lost in there, and it's hard for him to find the answers on his own. And Bomac is telling him all the right stuff, but can he execute? Can he translate that in these rounds and in this ring?
For him now.
That 1-2 combo landed in round number 4. That right hand was one of 11 power punches landed in that 4th round. Overall, he was 13 of 41, 11 of 31 on power punch connects. You see the disparity in the power punching with a huge advantage towards Kell Bruck. Let's take a look at Andre Ward's scorecard. 4-round sweep early on for Kell Bruck.
Look, Kell Bruck is the bigger man. You got to understand, he started his career off at welterweight. Khan started his career off at 135 pounds and then eventually moved up the ladder. So he's the naturally bigger man, stronger man in the ring tonight, and it's showing.
Every time Bruck hits Khan, even when he hits Khan with the jab, you see a reaction from Amir Khan. I've yet to see a reaction from a punch from Amir Khan to Kell Bruck.
There's that 1-2 again. The right hand landed, and it backs up Khan. Right hand coming through the up guard glove. And Khan is really struggling now to keep Brooks off of him, Dre.
Yeah, it's getting ugly in there. It's just a matter of time before Bruck lands the right shot and Amir Khan goes down. Punch resistance isn't there. The IQ isn't there when he gets hurt. He doesn't know how to tie up. And Kell Bruck looks hungry. He looks mad. And he's looking to get revenge for all the talk that Amir Khan had over the years and in the build-up to this fight.
Thudding headshots here in the first half of round number 5 from Brook. Chasing him down. Khan covering up, not offering much resistance, Timmy.
Brook isn't leaving anything to chance. Instead, he's pressing forward in pursuit of a knockout.
Uppercut comes in. How do Khan's legs look to you, Tim?
It's just a matter of time, Tess. If Brook was to go down to the body and weaken Khan and bring those arms down, those hands down even more, he'll be having more available chances to land something hard up top.
What you see right now is what we call a walk down. When a fighter walks straight to the opponent, he's not worried about defense. He knows that he has you. He knows that you're weakened. He knows that he's hurting you. And I'm just trying to get this shot in, bro, to get this fight over with. That's an attitude move right there from Kell Bruck. He's basically telling Amir Khan, I don't respect you, bro. Not likely at this point.
Start of round number 6. Khan has been in trouble. Look at Brook on the attack. Here he goes. He wants to end it right here.
That was a jab, fellas.
He's waited 18 years, paralleled careers. All the resentment, all the chasing for the fight, all the boiling over and the talk leading up. And finally now he gets his chance to put it to him. Headshot after headshot.
It's going to be interesting to see if Bomac lets him go out on his back or if he's going to throw in that towel because it's getting ugly right now.
Khan is
absorbing. Very ugly right now.
Brook is stalking. That's it. It's over. In 6.